Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Stories Behind the Hymns, Lenten edition. So last week we talked about good old Isaac Watts.
Yes.
Did you all have a chance to look up all 15 hymns?
Yeah. Were any of them your favorites?
He has written in here.
If they were your favorites, don't comment below because we'll have a hard time coming up with another story behind the hymn.
Anyways, so yeah, last week was Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
15 hymns in our Lutheran service book.
Yep.
This week, not so much.
But we do have a tie
Ooh.
to Mr. Isaac.
Oh, nice.
Isaac Watts. So that's one of your clues
Okay.
that today's hymn has kind of a tie to Isaac.
Okay.
Also is written by somebody who is heavily involved in politics.
Oh.
Which is not something that we normally see from the authors of our hymns today. Is somebody that's very
usually
highly tied to politics.
I wonder if he was like good for politics or bad for politics, because
we
usually
will find out.
Usually the people that are writing the hymns are like against something during the time.
Yeah.
So.
And then your last clue is that he was a very internationally recognized person. Kind of had his hands in the diplomacy, in international diplomacy and things like that. So.
Okay, so a tie to Isaac Watts.
Mm-hmm.
Involved in politics and international
diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean
I
none
don't
of
really,
it
I don't
has
really
anything
know.
to do with the actual hymn itself.
Yeah, I don't
but
really know if I,
just the history of the author behind the hymn.
especially during that time, I don't know if I've got anything that.
No.
Well,
this again, we're looking at
international people.
We're looking at like late 1700s. This person was alive 1792 to 1872.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
majority of his life spent in the 1800s.
All right. Well, guys, if you guessed this hymn, you would be correct, okay? Which is it's actually really close to Isaac Watts' hymn, too.
It is.
Just flip the page. Here we go. In the cross of Christ I glory, towering o'er the wrecks of time. All the light of sacred story gathers round its head sublime. So if you guessed in the cross of Christ I glory, ding, 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 number 427 in LSB, you would be correct.
Yeah, just one page over from last week's
Written
hymn that we did.
Yes, written by John Bowring.
Oh, not just John.
Oh.
No, it's Sir John Bowring.
Ooh, Sir John.
Yep.
How could I be so silly?
Yeah, you gotta address him appropriately. Sir John was a very distinguished scholar. He was ranked as one of the great minds of his day in the English-speaking world. He was a linguist, but he would publish translations of his poems in Russian, Batavian, Spanish, Polish, Serbian, Bohemian, Magyar, Czech, and Hungarian. 9 different languages.
Oh, sure, why not? Because, I struggled through
I can barely do English, but by all means, do 9 different
Wow.
languages of your poems.
Wow.
He was very socially progressive, advocated for free trade, parliamentary reform, education for all, prison reform, and so he had quite a storied background in politics.
So was his goal in life to dabble in absolutely everything? Because,
I think so.
I mean, you're writing poems, you're in politics, but then you end up in the LSD.
In the hymnal. Yeah, so he was a member of parliament twice.
Okay.
He was a consul at Canton, who was in charge of trade in China.
Ooh.
He was the governor of Hong Kong.
Oh, sure, why not?
And eventually, though, he was relieved of those duties because he was full of conceit and without any clear idea of political principles on a large scale.
I feel like he needs some research.
He did that. He continued as a commissioner to Italy and had diplomatic posts in Europe and Hawaii. He had a very colorful
Hong Kong, Hawaii,
colorful
Italy,
political and international lifestyle and background.
Good old LCMS.
Yeah, but he also was a poet, and so many of the things that he actually wrote, he wrote when he was 30 years old, and people marveled at the writings that he had because it just marked somebody who had the maturity of somebody much older. So yeah, this was composed when he was in his early 30s and kind of based off of Galatians 6:14. His connection to Isaac Watts is actually that he kind of used that same style of drawing from his own personal feelings and experiences that helped for that foundation of his hymn, something that brought in more of the emotion tied to what he was feeling versus kind of the drab, somber hymns. Yeah. And so that was his connection to Isaac
Biblical
Watts.
context.
Yeah.
I just love the fact, I love now every time I look in the hymnal, I look down at the bottom because my eyes are just drawn there. But I love the fact that, yes, John Bowering wrote the text, but then the person who wrote the tune was Ithamar Conkey.
Ithamar.
I'm going to bring that name back.
Are you?
Ithamar. Our class pet is going to be Ithamar.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Ithamar, yeah. Studying service book and hymnal. 1815 to 1867.
Yeah.
Ithamar.
So there you go.
Well, good job, John. Thanks for your contribution.
Sir John.
Sorry.
Give the man the respect he's due.
That's why I'm no longer. That's why I'm not in politics, and I'm also
Yes.
not internationally known. So.
Sir, he's been knighted.
Sir John, thank you, Sir John, for your contribution to the LSB by writing the hymn "In the Cross of Christ I Glory," which we sing often here because it's in the Lenten section. So, join us next week as we talk all about the story behind the hymn. We'll see you then.
Jen and Jamie on a Thursday.